baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air. Next. Dave Stewart, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Joey Cora, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Lifted the other way to left center. Weiss will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts.
Hey, boys and girls, ages 10.
Up high, 2-1 now. Stewart is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Baines on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Frank Thomas. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Just underway here in Oakland. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Robin Ventura. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave one, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Number 15 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now at the plate, Eric Fox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Eric Fox.
The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Shortstop.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Cora has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Up next for Chicago, George Bell, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 4 has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Canseco racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, number 17. Fly ball out toward right field. Canseco is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now for the White Sox. Number 33 comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Two and one.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Line towards center field. Fox is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Jose Canseco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding in for Oakland, Harold Baines, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next up for the A's, number 4. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. Baines, the runner at second with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, number 36, a bouncer up the middle. He's got it to second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More from the East Bay right after this. Coming to the plate now, Carlton Fisk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Ready for another chance? Joey Cora, he flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 pitch. He's running. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lance Johnson. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Cora on second. Johnson is over at first with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Canseco. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robin Ventura. The 1-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ricky Henderson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cora is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Number 22, shortstop.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in now, Walt Weiss. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 28, center fielder Eric Fox.
Striding in once again, Eric Fox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Number 4.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 14. And he misses 2-1. Fox is off of first with 2 away. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, George Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Weiss fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Raines. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
To 1-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 14 shading to his right. 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. in, Mark McGuire. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In now, Jose Canseco. Breaking ball in for a strike. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Harold Baines in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Now a move over to first. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. A's go quietly there. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, number 33 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in, Carlton Fisk. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Cora, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in and looking for more, Lance Johnson, man at first after the 2-out walk. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Now batting, number 4. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fly ball out to right field. Number 33 is there, and he'll bring this one in. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Digging in to try it again, Robin Ventura. Thomas leads off second with nobody out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, George Bell. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard to third. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Tim Raines will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a little bouncer, that winds up foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Number 17 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Walt Weiss, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Cora right there, and that's out number 1.
Number 28, center fielder Eric Fox.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Fox. He singled his last time up. All even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It is a fastball that misses.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This is skied into short left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Striding in once again, number 14. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Next up for the A's, Mark McGuire. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Canseco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Stepping in now, Harold Baines. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Well, the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Oakland. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, number 17. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Jay Powell comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, number 33. And there's ball 2 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. No outs, nobody on. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Number 36 has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Carlton Fisk. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box, Joey Cora. In there, 1-2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox 2. Ready for another chance? Number 4, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding in for Oakland, number 36. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Number 24, left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Now the A's designated hitter, Ricky Henderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Walt Weiss. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The A's strand 1. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Lance Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Frank Thomas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
one pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Tom McCarthy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Fox. The 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, number 14. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire, fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A's are gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Kicking off the top of the 9th, George Bell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Baines ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Raines. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Number 17 is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Number 14 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready now for the White Sox. Number 17. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. In now, number 33. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Carlton, fist. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Sox get one on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Number 6 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Jose Canseco. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Harold Baines. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Johnson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Standing in, number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. 1-2-3 go the A's. No change in the score. It's 3-3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Cora.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Lance Johnson will be next. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Up next for Chicago, Lance Johnson. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Robin Ventura, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So far this season, Ventura brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, number 36 steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Range going back at the track, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ballgame. The A's secure their 10th victory of the season. Number 43 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and Plesac and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.